shit, but if a nigga ain't got no enforcers on his team, you can get your fucking meat lump.
Yeah, he ain't got many enforcers on the game.
I damn sure ain't got nothing open.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the pig skin when he stretch your distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your fifth grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause I like she can count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit her max, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, hey, we need more, Charlie, we need more. Putting numbers on the board like them keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, one point to God. Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yo, go.
Big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Blue hunts. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience.
Yo, duty. My game only the prime time game of the week. I don't get a player for that if I stream, right? Oh fuck.
You get like a upgrade on the player. If you win the game. You win, you get like upgrade some of the player, like awareness and some shit. You know what I'm saying? Block player and shit like that.
Oh, alright. Yeah. Oh shit. I got the stream up.
It is a building that first hosted football way back in 1966 as EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Oakland Raiders. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Ready? 70, Indy.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And incomplete to open things up.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're They're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Hey, foxtrot.
On 3rd and long, it's locked. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's
You gotta be
inside
fucking
the
shitting me,
30.
man.
A huge play there for Denver. 57 yards. That's a heck of a way to convert on 3rd and long, and he showed a lot of trust in his receiver.
And that trust was justified because he went up and got the football and converted on it down. You shouldn't. 3rd and long like that, that's supposed to be an incompletion at the least.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Flushed out right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
Supposed to be the
Give him
fuck
3
down
yards
here,
there
that
as that'll take
bullshit
us
they
to
just gave
4th
me.
down. The kick by McManus is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind.
He's got a man complete. And some room to work. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tyrell Williams, 79 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
6-6, pull it high.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. 9 good yards here on the run, and now third down.
X3, 218, top.
Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Set, ready, 50, plant. Cut. Hey, Charlie. Mike 51, go.
Clock now to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Clock now on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have retaken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A run there on first down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. This will be caught by Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to float this over the middle.
I feel like he fucking slowed down. What the fuck, man?
Picked off at the 21. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula? And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They look to throw. It's Locke. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
On 4th down, on is the punter, Colby Wadman. Back deep for the Raiders, Jalen Richard. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
93. 93.
From the 38, Carr. And that'll be incomplete.
You gotta
Took
be
a pretty
fucking
good shot
shitting
as
me,
he
man.
tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Carr. He'll be brought down by the Broncos.
That's
It's a
nut-ass
sack.
shit, man.
The pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first
Damn,
year.
man.
Anything in
I'm
particular you've
frustrated
seen
after
from
that
them
corny
on
shit.
film?
That's like the fucking second nut-ass play he got, man. They giving this nigga everything.
Keep everyone in and mass protect. They know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos take over 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least to...
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Oh, we can't
Philip
take that.
Lindsay,
That
an 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. McManus's point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown,
How the fuck he dropped that 3rd down? I mean, that 2nd down catch, though.
That's fielded in
That
the
shit
end
got
zone.
me sick right now, man.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. On the draw, Richard. And his first carry, he loses the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The big man, P.J. Hall, had the path to the QB there.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now,
Tell you
this
some
year,
nut-ass shit
their
right now,
competition is who's
cuz.
going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Locke going to throw, and he's going to go down again. The product of Jersey City to hear Whitehead on the sack. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Locke. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
Yeah, and
This
tell you,
offensive
three straight
line
times.
flat out cannot handle this
Yeah.
pass rush. It's been
Tell you,
demonstrated time and time again.
The Broncos send out their punter now. As the drive goes
We need
backwards,
fucking
so he's
momentum
on to
back.
punt
That
it
nut
away.
ass. I can't believe this.
And
This
not what
nigga
he was
fumbled
hoping
right
for
there.
as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first
Ask your mother. It's written down upstairs.
Mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season.
Yeah.
Ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And there's so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations.
What they gonna call holding?
Doesn't always work out, though.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Hey, my 7. 52. Hey, me and you on deck. On deck. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike 52. Mike 52. You ready? You ready? Where's your 52?
From the gun, Carr. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only get 2 there, but on
This
3rd
nigga
and
know
1,
all
that's
the
all
little
they
corny
needed to
shit
keep
to
the
do,
drive
huh?
going.
Let's go, Tyler. Let's go right here now. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. I can't believe that you broke.
Carr now on 1st down. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Fucking helping me at
Man,
all.
he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean.
Into heavy traffic,
Nothing.
and it's
No pass
intercepted.
interference, nothing.
It's Chris Harris
Come
with a
on.
pick, and they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Philip Lindsay, 76 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that,
in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200
yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down.
Yo, fucking block, get there.
Will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
Fuck you watching me for?
Quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Carr finding Green complete. 16 yards, a first down.
Let's go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Oh, he put up the stream now because he winning. Niggas ain't shit. People ain't gonna stream unless he start winning.
Pick in the 2018 draft.
These niggas is a
Sometimes
maggot.
with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And
What the fuck, man?
Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Nigga walk straight in that bitch, untouched.
Yeah, man. I don't know what the fuck else I gotta do to fucking get my fucking players to do something. This shit goofy.
Operating from the gun, Carr. He's going deep for Brown. And for a 3rd time
Yo,
tonight,
I swear, I'm not allowed to stop in front of
picked
people
off
like that.
inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys
This
will
nigga-
get the football back.
He stopped right in front of me. There wasn't nothing I could do about it. I do that shit. I get pass interference called on me.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he's taken down, but not
can't wait
before he
till they
gets
fix
this
this
across the
another
25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Lock now on 1st down. He's got this complete to Hamilton. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
50 to 61. Match box right. Hey, dude.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the Raiders have got him. Maurice Hurst, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Throwing on 3rd and long. Lock. Oh, he's able to
I
get a
fucking
muscle
quit,
in
yo.
there as he pulls it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30.
Oh, pick. Oh,
So
Exactly.
first and 10 now.
It's fucking exactly, man.
Throwing on first down
what the
is Locke.
fuck?
He's got his big tight end, Fant. And all the way home
This
for the
mid-ass
Broncos
gun, man.
score.
Look at
Noah
wide
Fant,
fuck. Oh,
his
shit.
first touchdown
Yeah, I
on the
blitzed
year.
everybody. I was
And the
fuck
Broncos
this game.
push further out in front. PAT would extend their
I blitzed
lead,
everybody.
but
I
there is
still
a
didn't get to
flag
the
on the
quarterback.
play.
Fuck
So
this
they will
game.
accept the penalty and move forward. After the roughing penalty on the PAT,
That's
they'll kick
bullshit,
off from
man.
15
This
yards
nigga
further
get every
upfield.
fucking thing.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always have that being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. They'll run on first down. Richard trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. Second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. From the gun, Carr. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Back now in the East Bay. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Check that. Go.
On first and 10, here's Carr. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Hey, Steve 6. 52 for doing.
To throw again, Carr. And he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders get a score closer.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Again, they'll throw with Carr. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Broncos are going to get the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on
got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. As his guys are in for 6. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
We're good. 185. Let's make these babies crawl all the way back.
Throwing now is Carr. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Carr. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunky yardage picked up there.
Carr going to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10.
29. Bravo.
Throwing again. Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
Check, low.
To throw again. Carr. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 21. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at their own 27. After the turnover, here's Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cleveland Farrell, his second sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator...
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Line of scrimmage is the 8 on 2nd and 8. Here's Locke. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. Deshaun Hamilton, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Cleveland Farrell bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Taken in at the 22. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go, and move on to the next series.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up.
Carr now on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A.J. Green, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Here's Carr to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2 that keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Broncos are going to get the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And he is all the way up past the 25. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And this is intercepted.
You fucking
and
held
that should
him.
do it.
Got it in Carr. Shit.
There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
McManus's point after is good, and that will get him one closer. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy
fucking Antonio Brown. You gotta be fucking shitting me.
He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Carr. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Watch the safety creep. White Monday.
Here's Carr. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
All day, every day, any day.
Carr going to go on 4th down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They go play action here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play.
Short rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter play. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Well, the pressure gets to him again. Markel Lee providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's locked. A desperation heave for the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, I can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time. And they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for the Broncos, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long.